Hello everybody, it's Maniac for Boxes. We're here today with, well, I already labeled it. Lots of boxes. I just got a whole bunch more that I just took out of the Lego room, emptied them out from other containers, organized those, so that's great. It'll be great for other things. If I need to reuse them, I can. But it's always a good feeling when you can empty out a box of stuff and know exactly what's in there and just say, now it's somewhere I want it to be. But we're not here today for that. Well, kind of here for that. Also, I forgot to take this out from one of my Instagram live streams, so that's good I came back in here to pick that up. So for today's daily vlog thingamabob, if your name is Greg, Clark, Brickitect, or Clarkman, you're in for a treat. This is behind the scenes of the package I sent you in the mail. And also, I'm going to do a couple other things in here, like I now have the gravel, or whatever you want to call it, for the aquarium. So we'll see how that goes. I just got back from the pet store. Also had to get some guinea pig bedding, but that's not going to be in the Lego room. So I picked up like 2 bags of gravel. So hopefully that's enough to work with this. I think it was about like $12 when I got it all said and done. I also changed out the collectible minifigures. Because I just saw some word about Series 17 or... no, Series 18, the one with the orange base plates. They look fantastic. I'm really digging them. I am, like, kind of excited for them being a whole series of costumes, because at first I was like, that seems kind of weird. But then I was like, well, it has been a while since we've had a numerical series, and we've had a bunch for, like, Batman and Ninjago and other things going on, so I guess it's a good way to make up for it. And a lot of them are birthday themed. Unfortunately, my birthday's already gonna pass even before this video goes up, so I guess I'll just have some other thing up in a post. You've probably already seen it through Instagram or whatever. But yeah, I changed around these. So the Batman minifigs are now in line with the Ninjago ones, the Disney ones, and even the Lego Movie ones are changed around too. I just got to fit the figures back onto the base plate, like the ones that are from the sets. So no big deal there. And I still got plenty more that I need to find for the Lego Movie. For Ninjago, it's going to be like the ones from the regular sets, and also the movie ones, whichever ones I have. Disney, it's kind of a weird thing, because those were going to be on a separate shelf as it was. But with the collectible minifigure series, they're kind of here. I don't know. I mean, the extra base plate room also allows me to just put other stuff from Team GB, any of the book ones that kind of relate to the CMFs, and just, I don't know, whatever else comes up. So, as far as the Series 18 goes, we're still going to get some room down here for them. I'd still have to rearrange these, but underneath there, I think it might be just enough room. It's going to be a little tricky, but hopefully I can work that out. But first, we'll go on to the package for Brickitect. It's not often that I'll have stuff around for my Lego collection that are still sealed in the original packaging. But I decided I have a couple of these already, and I don't need them all for some mocks I'm building. I got a whole bunch of them, specifically this character in particular, Sweeps, because it's from Mixel's Series 9. I got a whole bunch of them specifically for the brush pieces, so I could build a car wash out of them. Because I don't have a lot of sets that already have the car washes in either blue or green, so, you know, I thought that would be good. But I think I might have bought more than I needed, so now I just have, like, one of these extra series packs. A nice little set, a little fun thing to build, and I know Clarkman's going to have fun with playing with it. It does have a couple moving parts that I think he'll have a good time playing with. Up next for the package, I wanted to send something that was going to be unique. Something that I already do with my channel, and I think Brickitect and Clarkman are really going to enjoy. So, I'm sending along a sampler of different sizes of Lego pieces. I think Greg has seen a few of the jumbo one, or not the jumbo, the Quattro ones before in one or two of my haul videos. So these are from some of the surplus that I've found over time, and there might be a couple extra ones in there, because I think Clarkman will have fun trying to build with not only just seeing the different sizes of these, but also if he builds just from a specific system of them. So hopefully he'll enjoy that. And what's a call for Clarkman to open without minifingers? Yeah, a couple Hot Wheels things in here, but most of this is filled with minifingers, as he calls them, instead of minifigures. So I'm going to pick out a couple from here to send along. So, of course, in a special package from Maniac for Bricks, might as well send my sig fig, because I don't think Greg has it right now. I also included some other figures I really like. I mean, I am a fan of the Pirates theme, so it's nice to send one of those pirate captains along. And why not send Johnny Thunder, one of my favorite minifigures of all time? But we need to include something else in here, especially for the Maniac for Bricks, but definitely for the other two. We need to include some accessories. Now, herein lies an important question. Do I send one with a printed eyeball as a secret? Because sometimes I send them to people as sig figs or hand them in person as a trade because they're just a little bit goofy. You know, just for one side of it having this little eyeball print. Because the rest of it, you know, you can just still hold it there to make it like any other sig fig of mine. Yeah, let's go with the eyeball. For Johnny Thunder, we have a classic rifle or shotgun. I've never really been sure which one it's supposed to be. And I had a couple of these extra, so I thought it would be fun to send along a little hieroglyphics. Not actual hieroglyphics, but still a nice little image that some of the desert sets from Adventurers had. And what's a pirate without these two lovely items? We got a red gem, and we've got a pirate sword. Just fits perfectly for this figure. All safe and sound in one of these packages from the LEGO store. I actually have a whole bunch of these extra for Pick'em minifigure kiosk models. All in the holiday theme, I think. I do have a couple of them in yellow, like the standard ones, but there's plenty more of these in this theming. I think there was some time last year where I just got a whole bunch of minifigure pieces through the LEGO store. So, yeah, away we go. And Brickitect, I'm not sure how many of these you have by now. I'm sure you have a couple of them, but I thought I would include some with a little added flavor. So with these, I added a couple of eyeballs in different styles, so you can apply them onto the top of the brick separator. So I've actually seen this method being used before on Instagram with an artist known as Raddington Falls, who also draws and paints a lot of LEGO art and also puts it onto various merchandise. Not something that he asked me to do in this video, just a free promotion. But I thought this would be a nice little idea for Clark Man. Maybe just have a little friendly brick separator around on the table. And the last item I have for Clark and Greg for this time are some cars from Hot Wheels. Now, I might be curious, but why would I include these in a haul mostly for LEGO stuff? Well, these are actually compatible with minifigures. I've even tested them out myself. I have quite a collection of them, and I will talk about them on a later video. And, you know, they fit pretty well. You can even fit them along the back where these line up with minifigure hands, so they can clip right on there, you know, freestyling on the back of the car or doing tricks or whatever. They can even attach on the front. Wild Style, you can see it attached in 2 points here. Just like that. And for this little car, they just kind of slide in there. This is actually something I noticed recently with the pedal driver series of them, this type. They actually do have a difference other than the color of them. Because I have this orange one I was going to give Greg, but then I realized the minifigure doesn't actually fit in there that well compared to the other one. That's because this one has a whole steering wheel, where this one kind of cuts it halfway through, so you could actually fit a figure inside. They're not exactly made for LEGO minifigures specifically, but a lot of people have used them for that purpose. And I've tried multiple times to fit this one in here, but it's just too tight of a space with the whole steering wheel. So I'm just going to give him the one that will be easier for Clark Man to change minifigures with and ride around. Wild Style, more like Wild Driver. So I do have a couple of these smaller sheets that I can use, not necessarily bubble wrap, but like very soft, and it'll still create some mystery in between things. So first layer on the bottom has the Duplo, the, I was going to say Jumbo and Primo, I keep forgetting Quattro, and a couple of sample bricks. So good amount in there. You know, it'll work. So up next we have the minifigures, fit in the Mixels. And we got the Hot Wheels cars to go on top of those. And because there's some room between the Hot Wheels cars, let's fit in our little Brickley. I believe that was his name on Paddington Falls Instagram. Maybe actually, this better? Oh, there we go. That's a little bit more square. So the Mixels is now on top of the minifigures. And now we'll get another one of those sheets and lay that over. Of course, you know all this delicate wrapping is a little extra, but just for the mystery of it, I think that would be a lot of fun. Actually, I think I'll go with an extra little bit to wrap just the Hot Wheels together like this, and the minifigure mixels and the brick separator are all in this one. So it'll be like one to open at a time. So it's gonna go off and write the message I want for Brickitect, because if I write it by hand, it's not gonna be neat, and I want to be sure he can actually read it.